No, thank you.
I'm not sure.
Oh, hi.
Hey, it is Monday,
Hi. It's Monday.
July 11th.
Sorry.
We did not do a 10 at 10
It was the 4th of July.
on 4th of July. So we just took a
Yes.
holiday.
We were lazy.
And since it is
We're still lazy.
since it's 10:40, we're obviously being a little lazy today too. But
No,
that's
we
okay.
took the 4th of July to just be together, hang out, and relax. We were exhausted.
Yeah. We kind of are again. Yesterday was just
Yeah.
I mean, it was an awesome day, but it was tiring by the end of it.
Yeah, so was the week before. VBS has started.
And it is amazing.
It's amazing.
It's
So good.
monumental.
Monument. Oh, I should have worn my monumental shirt.
Yeah.
I didn't. It's dirty because I wore it yesterday and I got very sweaty.
But that has
because
been
it was a lot of fun.
But it has been so exciting seeing just so many kids coming and the number of people that are serving. It's just, I don't know. It's fun. It's
super fun.
Yeah.
It's like one of my favorite things. It's like totally exhausting, but it's like you get like the team that's working together, you like build this like bond of, okay, we're doing this all together. And I don't know. It's just super fun and cool. And seriously, okay, so I am oversee the leader, what are they called?
The crew
leaders for crews 1 through 5. So there's crew leaders that work directly with the kids and they're taking them around to the different stations and they're like having fun and hanging out and getting to know them. And then I'm there to like help out and do whatever, oversee, troubleshoot, etc. But it's been, what was my point in this?
Now, I don't know. Then it's been an amazing 2 Sundays so far.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. Okay. So a lot of them are middle schoolers / high schoolers that I am working with. And oh my gosh, these guys, I just want to do a shout out because they're
doing an amazing
work
job.
Really hard. I know the other teams do too, but I'm not like, because we're divided in 2 groups and we like switch around for the different things. So anyway, it's super fun. You lean back and there's space.
Okay, so here
you don't have to.
Well, I want to do this though.
You want to? Okay, sorry, I'm a little out of practice with this. By the way,
in honor of VBS.
Yes.
And Susan Harris.
Susan Harris. Oh, she's amazing.
Yeah, but in honor of Susan and VBS, we have a joke for today.
We do. It's really funny.
Oh, you don't say that before you tell a joke.
I'm not telling the joke.
Because if you say, hey, listen to this joke, it's really funny.
Is that why I'm bad at telling
jokes? And then
jokes?
people are like, oh, that wasn't so funny.
I usually have to explain my jokes too, so
that's another reason
I'm
not
very good at
so
telling
you
jokes.
just kind of tell it, and if people think it's funny, then it's like, hey, that was funny. But
disregard my previous
if you start off by saying, hey, this joke is hilarious.
Mark, you have a joke today? We're pretending I didn't say that.
I do. So
Let's
here we go. Did you hear about the pirate who got furious every time his ship floated away?
No, I did not.
He had to take anchor management classes.
Get it? Oh,
you don't have to explain it. Yeah.
Anchor,
yeah,
anchor for the ship. I can't help it. I just have to explain it. I want to make sure everybody understands because I'm not seeing their reaction. So, you didn't put the anchor out. So anchor managed the anchor and you had to take classes for that. It's so funny. I think it's funnier when you explain it.
I think you're funnier when you explain it.
I think I do have coffee this morning. I have gone back to drinking coffee. It didn't last long. I tried. Coffee is delicious. And I have a rather large cup this morning because I just wanted it.
Okay. Did you know?
Did I know?
We got some useless information for today. Did you know
other than
that in, I think, the 17th century, they started making mugs that were shaped like a person's face, like they had the design of a face. You've probably seen them. They're like
17th century is when?
1600s.
Well, that doesn't make sense. It's the 17th century, so it should be the 1700s.
No, that's the 18th century.
Yeah, but why?
Hopefully, I don't know if we lost you or not, but we kind of went dark.
I don't know if you can hear us or not. Maybe we're just talking to ourselves. Who knows?
Not in the 1960s, but in the 1600s.
That would be in the 1690s. They made these mugs.
Somewhere in the 1600s.
Okay.
They made these mugs with faces on them, and so they started calling.
I don't have a mug with a face on it.
No. They're like big and cartoony.
Kind of like this one.
Yeah, they're big and
only imagine a face on it. Except for the face would be like on the mug, not that face. That would be a creepy face. Like, I don't know.
Anyway,
It could be a pirate face. Arg.
with this anchor management.
The anchor management.
So anyway,
I love that.
because they made
Yes.
these mugs with
Mugs.
people's face on them, they started
Visual.
calling your face a mug. This is where that came from.
Oh,
And
mug
so
shots?
and so when people were boxing and would hit each other in the face, they used to call that mugging because you're hitting in the face. And so that became known as like a word for all kinds of different crime, was known as mugging. And then
So
eventually
when somebody
it became
comes and hits you and takes your stuff, it's mugging.
yeah, but then it became a specific crime.
If they
where
just
you're, like,
take
being
your
robbed.
stuff, it's only stealing.
They
They have to hit you. To
and
be
you
a
mentioned
mugging.
and if you do commit a crime, they take you and
I
they
know
take
these
they
things.
take a picture, and it is a
Mugshot.
mugshot. And all of these things come because
Because of a mug.
of a mug
Mugs
somewhere in the
are
1600s.
very cool.
Isn't that
This one
crazy?
has a little thumb thing where you can put your thumb.
Well, that'd be helpful because I never know where to put my thumb when I'm
It's so
drinking
fun.
coffee.
I love this mug. I don't know where I got it. I think it was a thrift store, honestly, because I love thrift stores.
I just have all this
Yes.
random information today.
Okay, I'll just sit here and drink my coffee.
Okay, so like if you have is it a gaggle of geese if you have more than one geese?
don't know.
There are all these words
Google.
for like
It's a goggle. Goggle of geese. A Google.
so
Graggle.
now you have all these words for
Is it
multiple
gaggle?
animals. Like there's a pod of are dolphins a pod
I
or
don't think
whales?
so.
Whales are a pod. I
I think
think
dolphins are like a fun little group.
they're just a party always happening.
Party. Okay,
Well,
sorry.
I don't know why
I
I
don't know.
was looking into these, but the most unusual name for a group of animals, like a flock or a herd or a pod or a gaggle or
Isn't
these
there
things,
a clan? That's
probably,
people. Never mind.
probably. But the most unusual one is if you're talking about giant pandas.
Giant. Not. Are there small pandas? Are they all giant pandas?
I don't know, but a
My
group
daughter would know that. She likes
a
pandas.
group of giant
my daughters.
pandas
Group giant pandas.
is called an embarrassment. Look it up. Look it up. If you see a group of giant pandas, here in Newbury Park, you can say that is an embarrassment of pandas
That's a
right there.
stupid name.
I
They're
don't come
so
up with
cute
these.
and cuddly and adorable.
Yeah.
They're not embarrassing.
Okay. Well, anyway, we've gone through like 7 minutes of useless information.
I don't know why.
Hey, let me just say,
This is
yes.
what happens when we skip a week.
Yesterday was amazing because yesterday we had VBS in the morning, and church, by the way, was just a great time as well, dealing with
I don't know because I haven't
a
listened
whole
to it.
chapter of Mark 13.
A whole chapter?
And, yeah,
Which chapter?
Mark 13.
Oh.
And we decided not to treat Mark 13 the way some hotels treat the 13th floor, and you just go straight from 12 to 14. But no, we worked through the difficult passages here. But at the end of the day, after Sunday morning church in English and in Spanish, and after VBS all morning, we had a youth group pool party at Chuck and Jan Smith's house,
which was fun.
It was just so much fun, and they're so warm and welcoming to open their home.
Yes,
and the kids just love coming, and we got to talk with some people about going to Forest Home because that's coming up really soon.
2 weeks.
Is it just 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
Wow.
2
weeks.
Not 4. 2 piece. 2 piece.
Just put one hand up.
Okay, 2.
2 weeks.
2. I'm so weird today. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm going to Forest Home with the middle school kids from the Bridge Church, and we're going to have an amazing time. I'm taking other counselors with me.
So it's going to be a great time.
It will be.
It's really something
really
to be
fun.
praying for. To pray for these kids while they're
because that is an intense and amazing week. And yeah, pray that God will do really cool things in their hearts and their minds, because getting away from electronics and stuff and normal life, and just being with the group at Forest Home is amazing. They're like super excited. And, when you're just in that, you get to tell people about Jesus every week in the summer. Yep. It's super exciting and cool. So this group of Forest Home staff are amazing and incredible. And so to hear from them about just the amazingness of God is going to be great for these students.
But what's happening tonight?
I don't know.
Tonight, Jill is going to a women's Bible study.
Oh my gosh, I forgot.
Call to Disrupt is
I live
beginning
by my
tonight.
calendar if I need to look at it.
And it's not right here in front of you.
Me. So yeah.
So the women's study Called to Disrupt is coming up.
That starts tonight.
Is coming up tonight. Wednesday night. There are two things happening Wednesday night. Well, first of all, there's a worship night where we're going to come together as a church family, English and Spanish. We're going to worship together. We're going to pray. But the other thing that's happening Wednesday night is I'm starting a Bible study for high school guys.
Ooh.
And we're going to go to Joaquin in La Caja. Jack in the Box. So we're going to meet at Jack in the Box and get some good, 2 tacos for 99 cents or egg rolls, Jack in the Box, whatever you want, you can buy it.
They have everything. It's weird.
So anyway,
breakfast all day. I like their breakfast.
That is true. Yeah. So we're going to go to Jack in the Box for some, greasy fast food and some time in the Word.
Greasy fast food and God talk.
That's it. Hanging out with Jack and God talk or something. Anyway,
Grease and God talk.
Tacos and God talk. I don't know. Well, anyway, I'm so excited to get together.
He really is. He's been talking about it a lot.
To get together with the high school guys. Actually, a couple of middle school guys were like, "Hey, can we come to the Bible study?" And I said, "No, you get to go to Forest Home." The high school guys get to go to Jack in the Box with me. So they said, "Okay, never mind."
You're like, "No, we'll take Forest Home."
So anyway, that's coming up. I'm just real excited to be able to get in the Word with some of the high school guys.
Yeah,
starting this.
There's
week.
a lot going on.
Yeah, it's exciting
busy.
Season. So we have 3 more Sundays of VBS.
Yeah.
We have
the Sunday we're going to be at Forest Home. They're going to need extra help because I'm taking all those middle schools and a couple of the older college age kids with me. And so that's going to leave a bunch of gaps in the VBS. So I know they've got, they're on top of it, but if you want to jump in and help, it's amazing and fun.
And that's
you can
July 24th.
You only need to commit to the 1 week. So
July 24th. And I'm doing the Bible story that week. That's the week that I'm
going to miss that.
You are.
Bummer.
Maybe I'll practice with you at some point. So anyway.
But yeah, so it's so much fun. Sorry. I love VBS.
That's kind of where we are. Any word of encouragement for today? For today, July 11th, Monday. Perfect weather day. High of 79, low of 57. All kinds of useless. It's a great day to run into an embarrassment of pandas along the way. To drink your mug and to think about the 1600s. If you're a pirate, drop anchor. But any other words of encouragement other than useless information?
Still reading in Ezekiel. It's still kind of discouraging. But one thing, I don't remember if I shared this before. I might have, but if not, I'll share it again. Well, no, if I did, I'll share it. Anyway, God's saying he's going to do all this stuff, like to this nation, I'm going to destroy him and wipe him out and blah, 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 so that they will know that I am the Lord. Did I say this already?
No, that's good.
Okay. I've been thinking about it a lot because everything I read, it's like destruction, death, doom, connection lost. Oh, that was that. Sorry. Oh,
squirrel.
But, and then even for Israel, it's like, I'm going to, send you into exile so that you will know that I am the Lord, so that over and over, so that they will know that I am the Lord, so that you will know that I am the Lord, so that they will, God can do these things and he does them so we know that he's the Lord. And just, thinking about how does that apply to me right now, but looking at the things that happen that I know that God's the Lord, I know that Jesus is Lord. I know that Jesus is God. And looking at, we in VBS, we do these, I took it off to take a shower. We do these things called God sightings. And you look at, how did I see God today? And, a lot of the times, some of the little kids are very concrete. So, the rainbow, God made the rainbow. And we did a game with ice yesterday. And, we had some conversations, how did you see God? Did God make the ice? And one of the girls said, no, God didn't make the ice. Like, oh, well, did God make the water? And so we got to the point where God did make something in there. And it was they're very sharp. I'm like, they keep me on my toes. I honestly learn a lot from these kids. They like worship with abandon. We're doing these funky motions and they're all like spinning around and doing all these things. And, it's exhausting, but I learned so much from these kids that they see God in everything. And, they worship with abandon. They speak truth. They, like even asking them stuff about, they're like, oh yeah, God did this. And I mean, they're not ashamed of God and of speaking the truth and God. And anyway, my point with the God sighting things is just that connecting that with, this is how we know that God is the Lord, because like I see the birds flying around and it amazes me the birds can fly and God created that. And we know that he's the Lord. And there's just anyway. So
And he's promised us, the promise of the Son is that he is returning, that he's coming back. That's what we talked about Sunday. And we had 3 commands that came out of that. And
Okay,
we'll
what were
close with this. And they're all negative, like do not.
Mm.
So do not be alarmed when bad things happen, because God is in control. The Son has given us his promise, and we're powered by the Holy Spirit. Do not be misled. There's going to be a lot of false teaching in the end times. Don't be misled. Stick to the word. Connect with God's people. And do not fall asleep. But stay alert.
stay alert.
Be watching, waiting, be engaged
watching.
with the mission
I
of
like
God
that.
he's doing. So anyway, hey, have a great Monday, everyone.
Yeah.
If you are a pirate, drop anchor.
Manage your anger.
Manage your anchor. All right. God bless everyone. We'll see you. Bye-bye.
Bye.